The Mummers, in the Little Theater of the Air.
Ghost stories, weird stories, and murders, too. The Hermit knows of them all. Turn out your lights. Turn them out. Have you heard the story? The author of murder, eh? Then listen while the Hermit tells you the story.
Hazel Clinton. Well, I'm glad to see you. Come here and sit down. Let me look at you. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you again, too.
Only seen you once since your marriage. Where do you and Lyman hide out? And how is that author husband of yours, anyway?
Well, it's your fault you haven't seen us. Been invited 3 times, you know.
And couldn't get away. Besides, why do you live way out in the wilderness? Hazel, you're not ill. Or are you?
No, Dr. Russell. It isn't I.
Bob. Not Dr. Russell to you, my dear.
It's easier to call you Dr. Russell on a call like this.
What can I do for you, Hazel? Here. Want to smoke? Have a cigarette.
Thanks.
There now.
I came to talk to you about Lyman.
Yes? Is he ill, Hazel?
It's worse than that. I don't know what it is, but it's something dreadful. Terrible, I know.
You tell me the best you can.
Well, at first, when we moved out in the country, he seemed so happy. He was busy writing a new novel.
And he had you there with him?
Yes. I thought that should make him happy. He'd made me rush the marriage so.
Married 2 months before you planned to be, weren't you?
Yes. But then, several months after we'd been out in the country, Lyman began to act very strange. Very strange.
What do you mean?
Well, at first I thought it was fear of something. I don't know what. And then he began to sit in the library. All night long.
Writing, you mean?
Some, perhaps. But when he'd come upstairs early in the morning, he'd look like someone who had undergone a terrible struggle. An ordeal. His face would be white and chalky. His eyes would jerk and his lips tremble.
How long has this been going on?
For a month now. Oh, it's terrible. Something's driving him mad. Whatever it is, it'll kill him.
Hazel, I don't know what to say. I can't say anything right offhand. But you know, my dear, writers. Well, anyway, Lyman has always been rather a peculiar chap. Normal, of course. Normal as any other.
He's not normal now. He's changed. He's not the same. Oh, you've got to do something.
Can you get him to come and see me?
No, that's the trouble. I can't. He won't leave the house for a day. I've begged him to get out, but he won't.
Tell him you were coming to see me?
Oh, mercy, no. Just in town shopping.
And you want me to come to him. Is that it?
Exactly.
Without his knowing, I'm making a professional call.
Yes. I want you to come for the weekend, and while there, see if you can do anything for him.
I'm not a psychiatrist, honey. I may advise pills when he needs a change of air.
Oh, I know you. You'll do the right thing. When can you come?
Well, want me this weekend? Tomorrow?
Indeed, I do.
I think I can get away this weekend. I will. I'll be there.
Oh, fine. I feel better already. About Lyman, I mean. I know you can help him if anyone can.
Now, don't put too much faith in a doddering old surgeon, my dear.
Oh, you're the best physician in the world, because I have faith in you. I'll be expecting you for dinner tomorrow.
Hazel, this has been a splendid dinner. I've really eaten more than I ought.
Oh, it's nice to see a man relish a meal. Lyman rarely eats.
I was going to tell you, Bob, that I have no appetite. But it isn't true.
Lyman, you know it is. Why, night after night he leaves the table scarcely touching his plate.
It isn't true, I tell you.
Well, perhaps Lyman is more sensible than I am. Now, I know too hearty a meal isn't good for me, particularly at night. I don't recommend it to my patients, but like all who preach, I don't practice my own teachings.
Like the shoemaker's children who go without shoes?
Something like that.
Or if you finished your coffee, shall we go to the drawing room?
Fine. Now, Lyman, how about telling me about your new novel? What's the theme?
I haven't been writing lately.
But he has to soon. He's promised his publishers it'd be ready in a month.
Don't remind me what I have to do. I'll have it ready.
Sure you will. With Hazel here for inspiration, it ought to go fast.
Shall we go to the drawing room then?
Yes. This way, Bob.
Oh, beautiful here.
This way.
Beautiful, really. Hazel, this is a lovely home you have out here in the country.
I'm glad you like it.
Quiet and peaceful, too. Ought to be a writer's paradise.
Oh, here, Bob. Sit in this chair. I'm sure you'll find it comfortable.
Thank you.
Where are you going to sit, Lyman?
If you'll excuse me, I think I'll go to the library. I have some work to do.
Don't let me annoy you, Lyman, or keep you from work.
But I thought you'd like to visit with Bob.
I tell you, I have work to do.
All right, of course we'll excuse you.
Yes, I have work to do.
Will you join us later?
Perhaps. No, don't wait for me. It's getting late. I'm sure Bob will want to retire soon.
Oh, but it's early yet, Lyman.
All the same, don't wait for me.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know what to think.
He does act strange, doesn't he?
Yes.
Isn't the same.
No, he isn't.
Changed. I'm so awfully worried. Notice how he glances everywhere and looks nowhere.
I did.
What can be the trouble?
Seems to be listening for something. Waiting for something.
Yes, that's it.
Of course, Lyman's never been very loquacious.
No, that's right. He dislikes small talk.
There's something almost rude about his taciturnity this evening.
I know. Oh, Bob, as a doctor, not as a friend, what would you say is the matter?
My dear, I can't answer you yet.
Is it I? Is he tired of me?
No, I don't think so.
But I must know. Notice how white and drawn his face is.
He's under some strain, all right.
What do you propose to do?
As soon as you go upstairs to bed, I'm going to the library and sit with him.
Oh, but he won't let you.
I'm accustomed to giving orders, not taking them.
I know, but you don't
He'll
know
let
how...
me stay. Did you notice how he kept looking towards the library and yet tried to hide it from us?
Why, yes. Now that you mention it, I do.
I have a feeling that whatever it is that's bothering Lyman, the library has something to do with it. I'll do my best tonight to find out what it is.
Who is it?
It's I, Bob.
What do you want?
Let me in, won't you?
Sorry, I'm busy.
Why lock the door, Lyman?
Never mind. Go away.
Lyman, I'll call one of the servants to open it for me. I'll rouse the whole house.
You can't come in. All right. Well?
Come on, let a fellow in.
Came here to snoop. I know it. Hazel brought you here to watch me.
And you admit that there is something wrong, Lyman.
I admit nothing. What time is it?
Chimes just struck as I came down the hall. Let's see. 11:45.
Then you must go. Get out of here.
I don't understand.
The door. I must lock the door.
Come on, Lyman. Tell me what it is that's bothering you.
Go. Leave me alone.
No, I'm here to stay.
I have a gun here, Dr. Russell.
But you won't use it. Not on me.
She'll be coming in a moment. She'll try to get out of this room, rattle the doorknob. Try to get out of this library to kill my wife.
I confess I don't know what you're talking about. Who will come, Lyman?
You'll hear her in a minute. Moving out of those bookshelves. Moving towards me. Towards the door.
Who do you mean?
At first, you'll smell the perfume she always wore.
Lyman, who are you talking about?
Shirley Gray. The ghost of Shirley Gray.
Shirley Gray?
Ghost of Shirley Gray. She lives in this room. And at night, midnight, she tries to get out and kill Hazel.
Oh, now come, Lyman. You've been working too hard. Your mind is weary. Your imagination is working overtime. Better go up and get some sleep.
I knew this would be the way. I knew what you'd say. You think I'm out of my mind. You think I'm crazy. Well, I'm not. You doctors are fools. Can't see. Only measles, smallpox. You only can see something that bats you in the face.
It's only because I can see that I'm asking you to go upstairs and get some rest. No one can go on sleepless for weeks and remain sane.
I'm sane, all right. More than you are. Listen. The clock. It's midnight. She'll be here in a moment. Listen. Listen, do you hear? Listen if you dare. Do you hear her?
I hear nothing, Lyman.
She's coming nearer. I can almost see her tonight. She's dressed in a soft, flowing gown. She's coming closer towards me. Nearer. Nearer. She's coming nearer. Shirley, I didn't kill you. I didn't mean to kill you.
Lyman, what on earth is the matter?
Dr. Russell, don't grab my arm. Let me go. Let me go, I tell you. Let me go. Can't you see? She's moving towards the door. She wants to get out. No! No, you can't get out of here. I'll stop you. No, you can't get out that door. Get back. Back into the shelves. I didn't mean to kill you, Shirley. Get back into the shelves. Back. I'm pushing her back. I'm winning. Back into the shelves. Back. There.
Lyman, what is it?
It's all over now. I won. She didn't get out. She's gone back. Now I can go upstairs and sleep. Sleep. I've won the battle for another night. Now I can
Who is Shirley, who comes out of the bookcase at midnight? Is it someone Lyman killed? The Hermit will tell you before the night is done.
There are people in most countries who would like to live in the Republic of the United States or the Dominion of Canada where that good Olga coal is sold. The citizens of our free countries are the envy of many people elsewhere because of the personal freedom which we have enjoyed. Why, then, doesn't every country adopt a form of free government? One answer is that, unfortunately, there are people and parties in many nations who are so greedy for power that they will sacrifice the freedom of their fellow countrymen to obtain power for themselves. History, even recent history, is replete with such instances. That is why the citizens of the Republic of the United States and the Dominion of Canada must be careful to recognize at its very beginning any movement to steal or limit their freedom. That is not always easy. The man who would enslave a free people doesn't begin by saying, "Now I'm going to be your dictator." Instead, he probably will claim that he is a devoted supporter of personal freedom. But all the while, he will support policies that weaken and undermine personal freedom. Such a man will deny any totalitarian aims. But free citizens must not be deceived by such denials. Apparently, it is a cardinal principle of every sincere totalitarian that he is justified in lying if such lies will advance his plans. In these times, no public figure and no party or organization supporting such a person can be accepted without careful consideration. Every public figure and organization must be carefully scrutinized. And if their real aims are to limit or to destroy our freedom as individuals, they must be opposed and defeated. Now, the Hermit again.
The next morning, Dr. Russell talks to Lyman about the mysterious Shirley. Is the doctor talking to a murderer, eh? Listen.
Lyman, I want to hear the story. In this clear, clean daylight, I want you to tell me your story.
It's nothing I can tell you.
I'm your friend, Hazel's friend. I can't see your lives ruined, see your whole future shattered by some strange thing that holds you that, if it were brought out into daylight, would vanish.
You think it would?
I'm sure it would.
It's with me as much in the day as it is at night.
I found out since last night that Shirley Gray was a character in your last novel. Now, certainly, Lyman, you aren't going to sit there and tell me that you believe a character out of a storybook can return to haunt you.
Yes, she does.
It's absurd. Besides, from what I know of ghosts, doors wouldn't bother them. They'd walk right through them.
Not Shirley. She isn't strong enough yet. She hasn't been dead long enough.
And how should she kill Hazel? How do you know she wants to kill her?
For revenge. I killed Shirley when she was still young, lovely. She didn't want to die.
But how do you know she wants to kill Hazel?
Because night after night, she's come to me, guided my hand while I write. Is written, I'll take your wife from you, just as you snatched my lover.
Lyman, listen to me. Characters from storybooks, I don't care how real they are to you, were never flesh and blood. They can't inhabit a spirit world.
But Shirley Gray was flesh and blood. I took her out of life and put her in a book.
You mean you used some real girl as a type for your story?
Yes, I did.
Tell me about it, Lyman. Perhaps I'll be able to aid you.
It was several months before I was married. You remember I went up to that lake in the north to write?
I remember.
It was while I was there that I met Shirley Gray. She was the most strikingly beautiful girl that I'd ever seen.
Max, this is Mr. Clinton. Mr. Lyman Clinton.
How do you do, Mr. Clinton? Shirley tells me you're an author. She's frightfully keen on your stories. But I'm ashamed to say I don't believe I've ever read any of your work.
Oh, don't apologize. Please, I'm the one who should do that. Afraid I write for money, not fame.
Oh, it isn't true. We've had a grand time talking books. From early French beginnings of the novel to modern. From Zola to John de Passer.
Oh, it's nice of you to entertain Shirley, Mr. Clinton. I can only come out weekends. Gets pretty lonely here at the lake with only her folks for company.
The pleasure's been mine, I assure you.
Come on. We're wasting a glorious day meant for swimming. I'll race you to the second sandbar, Shirley.
Right. Want to bet? What have been saying?
Whatever you say. And so I spent days at the lake with her, walking through the woods, talking, and falling in love with her.
But this Max, who was he?
The boy she loved was engaged to.
Yes? Go on, Lyman.
In Shirley's company, I could feel myself groping for new thoughts, beginning to live more than I ever had before. She had a free and full imagination.
Yes?
She wasn't muddled by life as most people are. She possessed a spiritual insight, clear, alive.
I understand.
And one night I told her how I felt about her.
But Hazel, you were engaged to Hazel at the time.
I'd forgotten about Hazel. She belonged in another world. She had no existence in this one.
And so you told this Shirley?
Yes. We'd climbed one of the high sand dunes that afternoon, had returned. It was dusk. Shadows had begun to settle on the water. Stars were beginning to fill the sky. And we'd paused to watch their reflection in the lake.
You will be returning home soon, Lyman. And so will I.
I shall never leave this spot, nor you.
Not in mind, perhaps, but in actuality. This lake, the beauty of it all, will be something to remember on cold winter nights.
It's no use to disguise things from you, Shirley. You know I'm in love with you.
I know that, Lyman.
I'll never let you leave me. Never.
I think you will. You understand me. And yet you don't.
Meaning?
That you've read many things into me that don't exist at all. And have omitted one thing. The main thing.
Which is?
That I love Max. Love him very much.
No place for me?
Don't beg. I hate it. With Max, life is easy, unconfused. We're happy on a simple plane. We'll romp through life together and fight together. But not with too much effort.
The easy way?
Perhaps. But why take the difficult? I like life. It's fun. It may be drab and hard someday. But not now.
I haven't misunderstood you, Shirley. Quite the contrary. And I love you.
Please, Lyman, let's not talk anymore. Look at the water. See the boat way off in the distance? Covered with 1,000 lights. Going somewhere. Let's just sit here and watch.
That night was the last time I saw Shirley Gray alive.
Yes? What happened to her?
She left the lake the next day. 2 days after, I returned home.
And asked Hazel to hasten your marriage?
Yes, because I wanted to forget this girl as soon as I could.
I understand.
But I couldn't forget her. I couldn't. She was with me constantly. So I began to write a story about her. That drove me wild.
Yet you finished the book? Published it, in fact.
Yes, I finished it. But do you know what I did?
I think I know.
I couldn't bear to think of Shirley living without me. So I killed her in the story. Then the very day that I killed her in the book, she was killed in life.
What?
Yes, killed. In an automobile. Instantly.
It had nothing to do with your story. You weren't to blame.
I was. I fought so hard, wanted it so much. I brought it about. I killed her. She wasn't ready to die. She won't accept death. Now she comes back to haunt me for retribution. Tell me, Doctor, what am I going to do? Help me if you can. Help me, please.
I will, Lyman. Tonight we shall go to the library together, and I will help you. I have a plan.
I killed her. I killed her.
How do you do, young man? You're Max Pierce, aren't you?
Yes, sir, I am.
I'm Dr. Russell.
Oh, yes, Dr. Russell. I'm glad to meet you. But there's nothing you can do for me. I was in an automobile accident. Smashed up. Always have to walk with crutches.
I know what I'm going to ask of you will seem very strange and personal, but I have a very good reason. Will you hear me?
Oh, yes. What is it?
You were engaged to Shirley Gray, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
And loved her?
We were to have been married. I don't understand you.
You will in a moment. And Shirley Gray died?
Yes. And I had to live on. I don't want to.
If you're able, your doctor told me I might take you with me tonight to help save another man's sanity. We have to drive in the country. I'll tell you the story on the way.
This is all strange to me.
Now, don't be afraid. It's all right. Will you come?
Yes, I'll come.
To my car, then. I'll tell you the story as we drive to our destination. That's all there is to tell right now.
It doesn't seem possible.
I'm sane and considered to be a level-headed man. I've never believed in ghosts. Never.
Nor I.
But I'm compelled to believe this time.
But why doesn't she come to me?
Perhaps she will. Tonight. Here we are. It's 11:30. You'll find him in the library waiting.
Who is it?
It's I.
Yes? Come in. Who's this? Who have you brought with you?
Max Pierce. Do you remember him?
Why have you brought him here?
Please, Mr. Clinton, I want to help you. And I want to see Shirley.
Perhaps he can talk to her.
You've made a mess of things. Seeing Max will craze her. She'll kill all of us.
No, I think it will give her peace.
She wants revenge, not peace.
But you need help. You can't go on this way.
Sit down, both of you. Be quiet and listen. Listen. Do you hear that rustling sound? It's the wind in the water. She brings the sound with her. Listen. She's coming. Nearer. Nearer. I can see her tonight. Do you see her?
Why, yes. Yes, I do see her. Shirley, my darling. Shirley, speak to me.
Max. Max, you've come to me.
Oh, yes, Shirley, I'm here. My darling, I love you.
Do you want to come with me now? Forever?
I do, yes. Shirley, I do.
But your revenge upon me.
I shall have my revenge. You shall go on living, suffering for killing others.
Shirley.
Don't be afraid to die. Death will be lovely when we are together.
What have I done?
I forgive you, Lyman Clinton. I leave you in peace. Come to me, Max. Follow me.
Yes, Shirley. I'll follow you. I'll follow you. I'll follow you.
Could Lyman's story actually have caused the death of Shirley Gray? Her spirit returned and took Max Pierce to her, leaving Lyman to ponder and suffer the rest of his life. Turn on your lights. Turn them on. I'll be back. Pleasant dreams.
All characters, places, and occurrences mentioned in the Hermit's Cave are fictitious, and similarity to persons, places, or occurrences is purely accidental.
Why should they laugh that I'm strong enough to aid Peter with the butchery, or that I can stick a pig as good as any man?
You are a brave woman, and we have come to see you about your prize pig, Maya. Never in your life have you seen such prize stock as I have this year. I will name you a good price for them. I'm afraid, Johnson, your sister is wasted. I have made up my mind not to sell the prize stock I have. Not sell them? It will be a long long winter, Grafmeyer. If you will have need of the money I offer, I will make better money selling them to the farm. Have you not heard of the dire calamity which has befallen many of the farmers of our territory? Who has not heard of it? It's the same as every year. The gypsies. They steal the pigs at the farm. Yes, every summer they steal the pigs. Someday these wanton gypsies will get caught. If ever I find them stealing my stock, if ever I catch them, well, I will not promise the consequences. But why am I getting upset now? The gypsy bands have left us, and they will not return until another summer is with us. Meanwhile, Farmer Grafmeyer, the farmers, many of them have lost their stock. They will not be able to buy from you. It is no use. You cannot persuade me to sell, Mr. Jordan.
Oh, come, people. If the good farmer has made up his mind, it is no use to waste time. We bid you good day.
Good luck go with you. Make us a visit again when there will be time for you to visit in the house with Matilda. Yes. If you change your mind about selling your prize stock, make a visit to the shop, Farmer Grafmeyer. If I change my mind, you will see me in the shop. He's an unwise man, Clara. He's been approaching with prize meat. He refuses to do business with me.
Do not worry.
I am in need of what he has. The gypsies have stolen much from the farmers this year. We do not have enough meat for our business.
You heard me tell you not to worry, Peter. I do not live long enough to see my predictions come true. I tell you, Farmer Grafmeyer will sell his prize pigs to you before long.
Oh, you are right, Clara. Many times you told me what will come to pass, and it has come to pass. You have been a good wife to me.
Yes, let them laugh because I help you with the groceries. I have saved you money, so without me, you would need the help of another man.
There is not a finer woman in all the town than Clara Jordan. See? You have made me forget already that I could not strike a bargain with Farmer Grafmeyer.
Peter joined his way, drove on towards the town. Clara's dark and beady eyes stared into far distances, as if she saw strange things pictured there. Mysterious things her plain and stocky husband could never see. Sometimes a faint and curious smile caught at the corners of her mouth and stayed there for a second, making her round face appear almost grotesque. And as was her custom, she sat in the lumbering cart with her body bent far over, her head half concealed by her rounded shoulders, and her short, fat arms rested awkwardly in her lap. When the journey was over, Peter stopped the cart in front of their humble house.
Oh, now, oh.
In an hour, the evening meal will be ready.
Yep. I will be to the house by then.
As the cart drove away, Clara stood watching it. It was easy to see that she longed to go on to the shop, that the tasks awaiting her in the house were of no interest. Then she turned and walked inside. Here her old mother Marie sat in her chair by the open fire. She was knitting to the rhythm of the rocker.
It's you, Clara. I have returned to prepare the evening meal. It's a pity that I have no one here in my house who can put a kettle to boil.
You chide me as always, but I hear your sharp tongue without a mercy.
You listen to what I say because you would have no other home if my husband did not allow you to stay here with me.
My child, there are other reasons why I bear your insult. Other reasons than because I am old, and my weak muscles are tied in knots.
What reasons? You're always talking of your mysterious reasons, but you say no more.
My heart must bury many sorrows and lock away many secrets.
You're a worthless old woman. Even the fire goes nearly dead while you almost sit upon it in your creaking old rock. My strong arms will soon have it going. I like the deep red flames rushing up the chimney. The blood red flames. The blood red flames. Look at them.
My poor child. My poor child.
Oh, stop calling me your poor child and move your rocker back before you burn to a cinder.
That the old woman went on, shaking her head as if she held a dark sorrow. And as days passed, life went on in the village. Each day, Clara went to the shop to help her husband with the butchering. Here, she was happy in her element. Every day she told her husband that soon he would own the stock of Farmer Grassmeyer. 1 month wore away, another came, and with it, the first snowfall. And about this time, farmers drifted into the shop to tell a sad tale. We must organize a band of men to catch these gypsies. For the winter is still upon us. They still hide in the woods and steal our stock. I lost last night 5 of them. When will this thieving business be done? Have you heard of Grafmeyer? Has he lost his prize stock? They have not visited his farm yet. So he told me yesterday. But they will. Mark what I say. If this thieving goes on, we will be starving before the winter is done. It is a strange thing that it is only pigs they steal from us. Winds were not so bitter cold, I would stay in my barn and watch for the gypsies in the night. We must organize a band of men, search them out in the woods, and bring the thieves to justice. I cannot complain. The last few days have found me with an abundance of meat to butcher. There is some talk, Peter Jones. You are buying from the gypsies. It is a lie. My wife, Clara, drove to the farm 2 days of this week and bought the meat herself. She has a way with the farmers. They sell to her. The cart comes home with plenty for the butcher's night. Something must be done. There must be some way to stop them. We must think of it then.
Then came one cold night when the winter moon rose high in the sky. On the ground lay a thick blanket of white snow. Farmer Grassmeyer had made a last trip to look at his farm, to assure himself that all was well for the night. He put extra straw in the sty for his prize pigs, and then he returned to the house. As he sat in the farm kitchen, he heard a strange sound coming from the direction of the barnyard.
Something's going on out there. The gypsies, maybe. The gypsies after my prize pigs. Hear them fighting. There is someone else. They're after them. Someone trying to steal my stock. Halt! Whoever is there, halt! something else to lure our stock away. And he's done for now.
The wild pig lying dead at his feet, Grandfather returns to the house and to his bed. His plan is to inquire in the morning to find out to whom the strange wild creature might belong. But shortly after daylight comes, he's awakened from his sleep by his wife Matilda, calling to him frantically.
Lucia! Get up, Lucia! Get up!
Matilda, what has happened?
Hurry, a terrible thing has happened in the night.
You mean?
Get on your clothes, quick. Get to the pig sty.
Oh, I know what's out there. Before I went to bed, I killed a wild pig that was disturbing my quiet one. I killed him with the axe. You are frightening me for nothing.
There's no wild pig in the sty.
What then?
Oh, Lucia, Lucia. It is a horrible sight. A dreadful thing.
Stop babbling, woman, and tell me.
Come and see. The body of a woman lies face down in the mud and floor of the sty. I am sure she is dead.
The Hermit stories are weird and mysterious, but they point out the fact that normal, natural people and things get along best. That's why Olga coal is such a good fuel for either automatic heat in a coal stoker and for other types of heating systems, because it is a naturally good fuel. Nature made it that way. A genuine smokeless type coal, extra full of heat-producing materials, quick starting, even burning, and long burning. In addition, this coal is given a special dustless treatment at the mine. It's the only Pocahontas treated by the famous Olga process. That's why Olga is as clean in the bin as it is in the firebox. Why homes where this coal is used are more easily kept immaculate, without the need of abnormal dusting, sweeping, and cleaning. Olga coal has helped make life a lot more pleasant and comfortable in the thousands of homes where it is used. People know a good coal when they try it. And the proof of Olga's goodness is the fact that it's America's largest selling Pocahontas. Try a load tomorrow and see for yourself. Your Olga dealer is as near as your telephone. At the end of this program, I'll tell you how to find his number. First, the Hermit has a strange and awesome mystery that I know you want him to solve. So, here he is again.
Several hours later, Farmer Grassmire has told his story to the constable of the village. And now they stand in the living room of Peter Johnson. The old Mother Marie sits in her rocker by the fire. Peter stands staring at them.
You have missed your wife Clara this morning? From the house, yes. Often she goes to the shop ahead of me. Come, tell me what has happened.
It has come. It has come.
I swear to you, Johnson, I am innocent of any treachery. What is this? What has happened to my wife Clara? Calm yourself, Johnson. Your woman lies dead in the pigsty of Farmer Graffmeyer. Dead? Oh, no, it cannot be.
It has come.
What does grandmother mean by saying it has come? As if she expected death. Pay no attention to her words. Take me to my wife. Take me where she lies dead. Wait. There is something that must be told. Speak. I am waiting for the report of this thing. I have been to the farm. I have seen with my own eyes. Speak up. Last night, in my sty, I heard a great commotion. I ran to the yard. There I found my prize stock fighting a strange wild beast that had gotten in among them. Oh, I made a lunge for it with my axe, and it started for me. Finally, I struck at it a strong blow. Then again I struck until it lay dead at my feet. I left the body there. I saw no one else. Mind you, I saw no one else. Morning came. My wife yelled into my ears that something horrible in the sky. I hurried out with her. And there was the body of a woman. Your wife, yes. Tell him, Constable. Tell him the horrible thing. It was Clara Johnson, all right. With her head half severed. But it was not a real human head. Do you mean? One part of the face was like a pig face. The ear a pig ear. The hide like pig hide. What lies are you inventing? No lies. It was as if Clara Johnson was but part human. Her head had been struck by an axe. Struck by an axe? You killed her. Graffmeyer killed her. I killed no woman last night. I swear to you, I killed no woman. Well, it has in my boots. I will see for myself what has happened.
Wait, Peter Johnson. Wait, all of you, until I tell you the secrets I have hid away in my heart.
Hang on, Mr. Hare. Take me to the farm.
Wait. I will tell you how it happened.
Can you clear the name of Farmer Graffmeyer?
I can clear it all.
Then we will hear you talk.
Sit down near me, for my voice is not as strong as that of the young. Sit down near me. Yes, take chairs. Now you will hear me the story. It was but 4 months before my daughter Clara was born into this world that one morning I heard a knock at the door. I went over and lifted the latch. There before me stood a gypsy woman. Her greasy shawl was pulled up over her head. Her toothless gums and her wild black eyes frightened me. She reached out with her claw-like hand for me. Fool. Give me food. I seize no gypsy. You will give me food. Get away from my door. Get away. close the door upon me, and I will pay you in my own way, sweet insult. Do not close the door. I locked it. I remembered how the people of the village had told me that she was a witch, and no one spoke with her. From the window I watched her. As she went through the yard, the pig ran in front of her. She stopped to rub its head, then she turned and made some sign at the house, her claw-like hands pointing at the window. I thought no more of the incident until Clara was born. And as she grew older, I would find her bed empty on moonlit nights. She would leave her warm room and walk out. One night I followed her. Before my very eyes, I saw her enter the pigsty and mingle with the animals. I saw her assume the form of a thief. All night I watched her. As daylight broke, she would return to human form and slip into the house. This went on all her life, and only on the night when the moon was full did she leave her bed. All these years I have watched her. Many times I have met her at the door, and as the grey dawn was breaking, I said, Clara, where have you been? I do not know. Oh, why do you follow me about?
I know where you have been. There is the odor of peace about you.
Oh, get away from me. Get away and spy no more. Get away. Get away.
I have borne sorrow as best I could. Every night when the moon has been full, I have watched over her and waited for her to return to the house. When she married, I followed her that I might watch over her. But this last year I have grown old and sleep holds me. I have not been able to follow. So this has come about. I have always feared that someday she would be killed and the story would be known. And now it is known and told to all.
If I had not seen the body of the woman lying in the sty, I could not believe the story. But the telling of it frees Lucia Grafmeyer of killing her. All these years, I never knew. But now it makes a strange manner and a strange way clear. Now I will leave the town and the butchering shop forever.
Aye, that is what I have urged you to do these many times, Peter Jordan. But I have known wherever you might go, as long as Clara lives, the curse of the gypsy would be upon her. Only death could release her from the horror the witch woman pronounced upon her.
Makers of Simonize and Simonize Cleaners bring you another flow of wolves and crows under the direction of that master of mystery, the Hermit. Ladies and gentlemen, You can cooperate in winning the war by simonizing your car. 6 months ago, the United States government urged motorists to protect the finish on their cars 4 times a year. One reason is that certain materials in the paintwork are also used in the making of munitions. It's up to motorists to save the finish on their present cars. The way to do it is with Simonize. Simonize keeps cars beautiful, and in addition protects and preserves the finish, making it last longer. That's mighty important in the present emergency. Simonize is acknowledged as the best defense for all finishes, whether of lacquer or enamel. Simonize withstands all conditions of climate and weather. It makes cars easier to keep clean. You save in many ways by Simonizing your car. Now, for our play and the Hermit.
The Hermit knows of them all. Turn out, children. Turn them out. Have you heard the story of the man with white hair? Huh? Then listen while the Hermit tells you the story.
$100,000. Durham, you're a wonder. You know, I feel like I'm walking on air. There's this deep-snap concrete. Oh, man, that John nearly fell over backwards in his chair when I mentioned the price. Couldn't do anything else. We've got that outfit over a barrel. Honestly, Durham, I don't see how you do it. Oh, force of habit, Carson. I've been dealing in finance since I was 12 years old. You know, this has been the most profitable evening I've ever spent. What we put over tonight will be small change compared to a couple of weeks.
Good. I do not tell by your clothes. Even if you work right, I could tell. Tonight you're very good luck. You make very much money.
Say the woman's all right. Better go on. No, I haven't got time to stand here and be
money. You get it because you know something about a very prominent man. I see a large building going up. A building with a great silver star on top.
A Durham building. Durham, this is uncanny. Yeah, it's marvelous. There's no way she could have known all that unless she'd been reading the papers. She didn't know about the plans to put a big star on the building. You just decided on that with the architect at 7 tonight before he went over there to... No, Carson, I'm surprised that you don't tell me you actually believe in this, Ross. Not, but... Well, let's let her tell our fortunes just for a game. No, as a law-abiding citizen, I refuse to stand on the sidewalk, blocking traffic, and encourage this woman to ply her illegal trade. Okay, Durham, okay. Sorry, lady, no fortunes tonight. Now, madam, if you will be so good as to let us by.
You don't ask me to tell your fortune, but I do it anyway. I tell you what I see.
I'm not interested in your cheap prophecies. I'll move on before I call a policeman.
You call him. Go ahead. But I tell you something. I do not know your name. I do not know who you are. This gentleman, you call you Durham. That means nothing to me.
Madam,
when I look at you, I see evil. Must be. You are rich because you have tricked other people. You have done much evil. But your death will start doing good right soon. For you do not have long to live.
No, threats now, huh?
It is not a threat.
Now I'm expected to reach down into my jeans and pull out $1 so you can tell me about my death. Well, I just won't fall for your cheap swindle.
I do not want your money. I do not take it now. You will die within 3 days.
Oh, you frighten me now.
You hear? It is midnight. Before this clock strikes midnight 3 more times, you will be dead.
Now, see here. It's dangerous to make statements like that. That could be misinterpreted for a threat, you know. No, she's not frightening me, Carson. Come on, let's go.
You cannot escape your fate. You will die at the hands of a man with snow white hair.
Thanks for the warning, man. Let's go, Carson. I've got to look for a man with white hair. Well, you know, Carson, things are really rolling. As soon as we finish lunch, I'm going back to the bank and sign another $60,000 deal with Phelps and Crandall. All on the strength of that little pressure we put on up John last night. Couldn't you have picked a quieter cafe than this one to eat in? No, never come to a quiet restaurant when you want to talk anything over in secret. Everybody overhears you. And if the place is noisy, the confusion of sound covers up. You know that man over there? What man? The fellow over at the counter eating with his hat on. No, why? He keeps looking over here. Oh, well, he's a stranger to me. I've seen him before. I don't remember where. I caught him a couple of times out of the corner of my eye watching me. I looked toward him. He turns back to his food. He probably thinks he's seen you somewhere, too. What does he wear his hat clear down over his head like that for? It does look odd. Oh, look, Carson, here's what I want you to do. Go to the mayor, explain to him that we have $25,000 to help him back in office if he does right by us on that reclamation project. You don't need to worry about the mayor. He'll play along with us all right. Well, he'd better. Well, I've got to get back to the bank. No, Carson, the lunch is on. You all stumbled me again. Don't see our waiter. Well, I'll just leave this on the plate. That ought to hold him. You know, I was telling the wife about last night. Yes? How much? Oh, I don't mean that. I mean about the fortune teller. Oh. You know, she takes those things quite seriously. You know, she's quite worried that something's going to happen to you. No, bunch of nonsense. Here, I'll hold the door. Well, thanks. It's quite a bit colder out here. Hey, you thought it may rain. I'm surprised. Don't look now, Carson, but he's right behind us, too. The guy on the hat. As soon as we got up, he got off the stool, paid his check, and... You mean he's following us? It looks that way. Let's just see. Let's turn down 3rd Street, then double back. Okay. He couldn't be a detective, could he? Doesn't look like one. I know I've seen this before. Right now, Berman, I don't like the idea of being followed. Well, that goes for me, too. Hey, that guy might be a reporter. Yeah, there's an idea. Let's go across the street right here. Well, what happened last night, maybe the boys figured a good way to be first with the news is to assign a man. Holy pick-up strike came within inches of hitting me. Right up his clothes. I sure thought you were a daughter. Well, of course, that cop wouldn't see that. He shouldn't have been crossing here anyway. He was going too fast. Some fool club. The authorities shouldn't allow him. I did nothing. It was a fellow older than I am. I got a quick glimpse of him. He's a thin-faced guy with white hair. I told you, Miss Nelson, I'm not seeing anybody this... Oh, Carson. Send him in. Hello, Bill. So for a minute, I thought maybe I wasn't going to get in. Shut the door. Sure. Well, how do you feel? See the mayor? Yeah. He's all sick. She gave me this. 8 years old and strong for a age. No, you know where the soda is, and get yourself a glass. I get 2 glasses. No, I never touch. No, you never touch the stuff. But after that meal, squeak your head after lunch this afternoon. I don't want any. Okay, all right. I was just being sociable. Yeah, the mayor will play along all right with us. Mayor Carson. Across the street. What? You see. Anybody you know? Nope. Say, isn't that same guy that tailed us after lunch? What's he doing? He's been down there for over an hour. Just looking up here at that window of my office. Standing there with his hat pulled way down over his head. Why don't you ask one of your bank guards to ask the guy that he's hanging around for, or a cop? It's all right. This way, I know where he is. You're putting me out of order, Durham. I think I'll have it straight, though, anyway. Carson, you ever think how easy it would be to kill a man? I know. What do you mean? Oh, I mean if you didn't like a man, if a man has done what you considered wrong, you could kill him quite easily. You mean with a gun? No, not necessarily with a gun, with anything. You could tamper with the steering apparatus of his car, and he could drop something heavy on him from a height. You
We could step up behind him at night on a dark street and put a knife into his heart. Right now, without exciting your suspicion, I should take a knife out of my desk drawer, toy with it, wander around the room, and then cut your throat from ear to ear.
My attitude at a whimsical mood this afternoon.
Or I could drive my car into you as you cross the street.
That little business with me really got you, didn't it? Well, you don't think that was intentional, do you?
Yeah, a lot of people in this town like to see me dead. No, just a minute. I've just run from Mitchell. He knows personally every person this bank is dealing with. Well, as I was saying, a lot of people aren't any too fond of me.
Oh, well, everybody has enemies.
And I've got more than my share.
Naturally, you're prominent, wealthy, and therefore you're envied. But you're liked, too. You gave a swimming pool to the city playground.
And what I've taken from the city treasury would build 24 swimming pools. Yes, Mitchell, come in. Mitchell, you're acquainted with those property owners on Sutter Street, those we had to foreclose on?
Yes.
I understand that some of them felt they had been done an injustice. Is that right?
Well, as a matter of fact, most of them were displeased.
Did any of them seem to bear any animosity toward me personally? Go ahead, you can speak right out, Mitchell.
One or two seemed quite incensed. I assured them, however, that the bank was acting in accordance with its right of law.
Excellent, Mitchell. But tell me, what did they say?
Oh, remarks to the effect that bank officials were getting rich through taking homes away from working people.
Any of the property owners mentioned me personally?
I believe one did.
Who was it?
Mr. Hartnett, I believe.
Hartnett?
Oh, he owned a house and lot at 315 Sutter until he took it over.
What's he look like, this Hartnett?
Rather a tall old gentleman with deep-set blue eyes and a strong jaw.
Gray-haired, I suppose?
Well, no. As a matter of fact, his hair is white. It's snow white.
Poor old fellow. Well, of course, the bank acted entirely within its rights, but I hate to see an old person lose all they have, even through inefficient management on their own part. I'll tell you what, Mitchell. Call up this Hartnett. Tell him I'm sending him my own personal check for the money he had already paid in. $500, wasn't it?
$620.
$620, then. Attend to that right away, Mitchell.
Yes.
And, Mitchell, the story will no doubt get around after Hartnett gets the check. Might see that the papers get the state of it now.
Do you honestly think Hartnett?
Perhaps so, perhaps not. But $620 is cheap for Hartnett.
That woman told you last night has got you worried, hasn't it?
Now, don't think I take any stock in fortune telling. Maybe the woman found out something and was trying to tip me off. And that white-haired fellow that nearly ran me down, well, that started me thinking. Carson, I think I'll get away for 2 or 3 days. Get a good rest.
That's a good idea. You've been working pretty hard.
Oh, yes. I'm going to run up to Hill Springs on the train tonight. I got my tickets already.
Great. It'll do you a lot of good.
Well, that's what I figured. Get away from this grind for a few days. Down the hat. Still down there. Watching. Right along. Right on time. I was just thinking what a marvelous improvement there has been in railroading in the last 15 years.
You're certainly right there. Improvements in safety, comfort, speed, service, about everything.
And food, too. Why, this line has excellent food.
I'm glad to hear you say that, sir. So you're going to Hill Springs?
Yep, getting away from the old grind for a few days rest.
Oh, you're lucky. Say, speaking of railroading, maybe you'd be interested in a little magazine we got up for our trains. There's an article that tells what us railroadmen, porters, engineers, conductors, brakemen, and all think of the railroading now as compared with the job as it used to be. If you'd like to look at it...
Well, yes, I would.
Well, I've got it right here. Let's see, page 18, I believe it is.
There. There's a picture now of the engineer that sprung this train.
Well, really?
Yes, he was interviewed by the fellow that wrote the article. You see, Jim's about ready for retirement. Next year, in fact. Jim Tippleman.
Well.
Yes, Jim's known railroading like nobody else does. Knows every inch of the track on this line. 40 years of railroading and never has a wreck. Well, if he just gets through this year, he'll have a perfect record. There's his picture.
Fine-looking man.
Of course, that picture was taken quite a while ago when his hair was coal black. We call him Whitey now. His hair's white as snow. Great fella Jim is.
I've got to get off the train. Stop the train, conductor.
Well, what's the matter?
Stop the train. Let me off.
We're 20 miles from the next stop. Are you sick?
There's going to be a wreck. We're going to crack up. Stop the train. Stop the train. Stop.
White hair turned Durham into a bit of hysterical fear as the words of the fortune teller come to his mind. Will prophecy come true? The Hermit will tell you before the night is done.
If you want the best result on applying Simonized to your car, first thoroughly clean the paint with Simonized Cleaner. It brings back the same glorious beauty your car had when brand new. Simonized Cleaner is now made in two forms, liquid and paste, because some motorists prefer the one and some the other. If you select the new liquid Simonized Cleaner, compare it with any other liquid you've ever used. It's faster and easier to use, does a better, more scientific job of cleaning, and the results last longer. It's less trouble to do a full job of Simonized Cleaner than do a halfway job of something else. After restoring the car's beauty with Simonized Cleaner, always apply Simonized to protect the finish and make the beauty last. Now, to resume our praise, here's the Hermit again.
One learns that the year was a man with white hair. Durham became panic-stricken and ran to the vestibule of the speeding train. The conductor collapsed with him, shouting,
There's going to be a wreck. Stop the train. Stop the train.
There ain't going to be no wreck.
Let me off. Let me go.
You fool. You'll be stuck under the wheels and run off. Calm down and you'll get the passengers in a panic.
I'm George Storm, president of the Merchants Bank. I own stock in this railroad. Stop this train or I'll have you fired.
You may run the bank, but I run this train. Are you going to sit down quietly and wait until we get to the next stop, or am I going to lock you in a drawing room?
You unfair. I'm George Storm. Your job would be with us.
All right, sir. That's fine. I'll take my chances on that. Are you going to be sensible, or do I call a porter?
I demand that you put me off this train at the earliest possible moment.
That'll be as soon as we reach Rose Junction up the line of way.
Well, hello, Dora. You didn't stay long. No, Thornton. I got to thinking about all the work I had to do, so I got off the train and came back. Sit down, Thornton. I was just calling the chief of police.
Do?
No. Watson, who do you think I saw the people last night? I was getting on the train. Who? The guy with the hat. Watson, you stated. No. Well, I saw him across the street a while ago.
Did you get any sleep last night?
A little.
You look terrible.
You speak with this frankly. It's George Brown. This piece. What? Woman, no. What woman? That woman was spotted from the street night before last.
Don't let her get you good. I thought you didn't believe in that.
I don't believe in it. I tell you, the state auditor is coming in here Wednesday afternoon. Do you believe it? Are you believing in fortune tellers?
No.
She may be in some plot, too. Hello, Chief. This is the judge.
Yes. Hey, listen, what I called you about, I thought there was an ordinance in this town against fortune tellers. Well, then why isn't it enforced? Well, the heck it is. There's a woman that goes up and down Broadway stopping people on the sidewalks and telling their fortunes. Well, she did it to a friend of mine. Said a lot of insulting, embarrassing things, too. She's a nuisance. Ought to be locked up. Oh, she's tall, very dark. Her eye teeth are long and sharp, stick down over her lower lip. Well, when you round up somebody, give me a ring, and I'll be down with this friend and identify her. Okay. Thanks, Steve. Who is this friend? You'll have to help me identify her. Suppose they find her. What then? That woman knows something. Someone's after me. According to her, they were going to get me by midnight tomorrow night. A man with white hair. Man. She was just poor because you wouldn't pay her to tell her fortune. Fortune tellers never tell you anything really bad unless they're fortunate. No, maybe. But how do you explain the fact that I have never seen so many white-haired men in my life as I have in the last 2 days? White-haired men whipping around corners in automobiles. White-haired men driving local... Well, that's why you got off the train. Listen, he's gone 40 years without an accident. It was just right for one to happen to him. The law of averages. This is no laughing matter. My life is at stake. I can see that. That fellow that follows me. I know why he wears his hat down over his head like that. I know. Why? He doesn't want me to see the color of his hair. Oh, now, Joe. You don't have to believe it. It isn't your life that's in danger. See this? It's a 36 automatic. You don't catch me without this from now on. If it makes your life feel any safer to carry a gun. You're darn right it does. I'm not overlooking anything. You remember old man Guthrie? The man who was with you for so many years. Yes, had to let him go. Customers like to be waited on by young men. Never could find a thing after he left here. Oh, what about it? Well, I happened to think about him this morning that Guthrie has white hair. So I got him a job clear over at the other side of town as a night watchman. I pay his salary myself. His old salary, just like before. Why don't you start a benefit society for two-headed guys you think you double-cross? Shut up, Carson. This is funny to you. It's yours. You haven't lived such an honest life that you can sit back and laugh. Hold on, Herman. I ain't laughing at it. Well, you better not. Something's after me. Some force. I can feel it bearing down closer and closer like a season of fate. Come on, take it easy. That guy across the street has got something to do with it. Look at him standing there. I'm going to let him know that I'm on his game. I'm going down there and jerk off that hat. I'll see what's under that thing. Hurry up, wait! Listen, you. Here's you I'm talking to. You've been calling me for days, haven't you? Answer me. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, come here. You didn't know it, but I've known you were right behind me all the time, everywhere I went. Shut up! Take off that hat. I said take off that hat. I happen to like it all. You think I don't know what's under there, don't you? Well, I do know. Okay, so you know. Now, will you beat it? He's going to make me. Look, brother, I don't want any trouble with you. I'm just standing here minding my own business. You come up. I know what you got on your mind. You'll never do it. You hear? Go on, please. Hey, let go of that hat. Prove I'm right. I'll prove it. Give me that hat or I'll call a cop. Oh, well, I'll show you you're right. Well, what are you staring at? Bald. Bald as an egg. Mitchell. Yes, Mr. Carson. Where's the boss? Why, I don't know, sir. He didn't come in this morning. You haven't told him? No, he's called his apartment a dozen times, and there's no answer. He's never done anything like this before. If he isn't coming down to the bank, he always lets us know. When did you last see him? Yesterday afternoon. You remember, he ran out the door, and you ran after him? Yeah. Well, he came back a few minutes later and then went out. That's the last anybody's ever seen of him. Mitchell, can you get away from the bank? Well, I really didn't, sir. I really can't, sir. I mean, Mr. Durham may be in trouble. Oh, maybe we'd better call the police. No, hold on. They wouldn't help now. Mr. Durham has been overworked. Yes, I know. He works harder than any of his employees. He's got an idea that somebody is trying to harm him. Well, I've noticed something's bothering him lately. Well, we'd better find him. Did he withdraw any money from the bank when he left yesterday? No, he didn't. Good. Chances are he's still somewhere in town. Now, you come with me. We'll make a round of his favorite haunts from one end of town to the other. swear I'll be free. They can't hurt me then. What's that? I heard something. Nothing will happen. Locking myself in here all day to escape. Escape what? Nobody would dare harm me. I'm George Durham, the banker. George Durham had a drink. My first drink in 10. Come to kill me. Well, let him try to get in here. Let him break down the door with it. When I see his white head, I'll fill him full of holes. No use. He said he'd get me. No use. There's no way out. Wait. When I think of this before, I'll keep him. Keep that white-haired murderer out there. That fortune-telling harpy. Come in and get me. But we're too late. Too late. Come in and get me. No. No. Arriba. Mr. Durham, order out and open the door. Go up the bus through. Let's go. Let's go, Willis. Let's get it. Yeah. Started for some time. Too late. If we'd only gotten here earlier. This may not be the time to mention it, but if you notice Mr. Durham's hair, during the past 2 or 3 days, it's turned completely white. Turn on your light. Turn them on.
If you're really smart, you'll never drive a dull-looking car. It's so much wiser to simonize. Millions of experienced motorists do it, and they know there's nothing that compares with Simonize and Simonize Cleaner. You can depend on them to keep your car beautiful for years. You should always insist on Simonize and Simonize Cleaner for your car. They're sold everywhere. At hardware, drug, grocery, and auto supply stores, filling stations, auto laundries, and garages. And the genuine cost no more. In fact, less in the long run than substitutes and so-called imitations. Now, more than ever before, your car should have the very best of care. You may have to drive it years longer than you ever expected. So, be wise. Simonize. And do it now.
In the Hermit, there's more stories for you. Listen in again next week for my hounds howling. I'll be back. Pleasant dreams.
Hermit Steve is a presentation of Simonize and the Simonize Cleaner. This is the station of the KMPC, Beverly Hills, California. The time, 20 seconds before 10 p.m. Westfield Watch Time.